Have y'all ever heard of an airport divorce?
I have no idea what that is. You're gonna have to explain it.
Divorce.
Yeah, I got a video coming up too. But so this is from the HuffPost. If traveling is stressful for you and your partner, it may be time to consider an airport divorce. So this is by Jamie Davis Smith. She said, before a flight to Puerto Rico, I made a beeline for the United Club Lounge alone. So basically, essentially, she only had a pass for one person, so she left and then he didn't go with her. And she thought he was going to be mad, but then instead, they were both in a good mood because they were not together on the way to the flight. So now they decompress away from each other during the airport. It's called an airport divorce. They're not together when they're at the airport. Long story short, like, so I'm single. As soon as we check in, baby, I'm single in the airport. I'm drinking. I'm doing me. Don't call me, beat me. If you want to reach me, I will reach you when we get to our seats. Y'all never heard of that?
I mean, that's stupid. Like, okay, well, so go ahead, take them off.
So,
like,
are you about to cuss somebody out?
Yeah, he took the glasses off. It's like he didn't.
You ready? You ready? You
ready?
Let's
let this person with a mustache tell their story.
Let's move on to another contentious relationship. In other news, Kelly Ripa and Mark Consuelos got into an on-air spat live on Mark and Kelly after she proposed they get an airport divorce. That's when a couple separates after arriving at the airport and reunite at the gate.
So they just explained what I just went through with that article. Okay,
the stupidest shit I've heard.
You said it's stupid?
Yes, because half the time, who holding bags? Who's carrying the stuff? Where you going?
But everything's checked in.
Gate half the time. Yeah, you check in, but you don't even know where to go. You can't even do the bathroom right. And then you want to talk about airport divorce. I need to be lost on my own and can't get to... Go ahead.
Ooh, an escalator. What's that? I've never seen one of those before. And then it's especially frustrating, you know, when you're getting home and you have to get to customs. So I'm always like, pick up the pace, my friend. Like, we want to get to the front of that line so that we can get home. And I look behind and he's walking backwards down an escalator. Like, look at me. Look what I can do. I'm like, I don't care.
What about you, Sin? How is the airport?
Oh, well, I would start the airport divorce like from the house.
My thing is, I don't know and I don't care. All I'm saying is that they explain what the airport divorce is. I had some articles about Kelly Ripa and her husband saying it, but I wanted to get sentiment because a lot of times we don't hear other people's opinions. So they're just going to tell their opinions with their women. We usually don't do that because chances are y'all are not going to agree. So that's why I'm playing it. So give them a little longer.
Is that Rosie O'Donnell?
No, it's knockoff Rosie O'Donnell. Actually, I want to get to the one who got the stank face. This one right here. She might be the funny one. Let's go to her.
Okay, smart. Even though the firstborn in me is having a panic attack right now over that.
Try it out.
Because my notes basically say as long if you have got a family, the airport divorce works as long as he takes the kids, and then I could be all by myself.
Exactly.
Drop some drip in the comments. What do y'all think about an airport divorce?
Airport divorce gonna lead to hate at the gate, to pain on the plane, to stranded when we landed. Bitch, it's over.
The reason why I bring this up is because a lot of Gen Z, we talk about this, well, I don't think we talked about this very much, but Gen Z is trending towards being more trad wife. And this is where lines start getting blurred, right? Because you can't.
What is trad wife, please?
A traditional wife. So a trad wife is a traditional wife, meaning that like their husbands are the head of the household, that they get the last say, those types of things. Less liberal, progressive, more conservative, kind of historical conservative. That's funny. And so if you listen to those concepts, but you want to be a traditional wife, there's conflict, right? Because if you're a traditional wife, y'all can hop in after I say this. But if you're a conservative, traditional family, what that lady just said at the end, that would never rock, because I'm gonna leave the kids with him. Wouldn't that be her job technically? And then also, like, leaving your husband to go be out there, isn't the point like to have to be under the protection of your husband? And you being in the airport means that you're removing yourself from that protection. Do I understand that correctly? Drop some drip in the comments. Let me know if I got it wrong.
It sounds like she's trying to get her feet spoken for around here. That's all that is. Look at her face.
Talking about some listen, don't ask me about what I was doing in the bathroom with the lady that sat in 4B on the plane. I don't want to hear none of that shit. We gonna be single. You want to play them kind of games? Your ass better go get you a drink at the bar and chill. What is you talking about? We sing? Nah, hell. It's just too many excuses. People don't want to be married. That's all I'm hearing. Or they want to take breaks from being married. That's all I'm hearing. Trad wife. Like we going to church. You want to be on the Bible, but you trad. Shut up.
Well, trad wife is the traditional wife. They're trying to be more conservative. What I'm saying with these women that are on this show would be more liberal, progressive women. So my thing is that if you're a Gen Zer and you're at home watching shows, and you're trying to live near conservative values, if you watch that would be a direct conflict of what a traditional wife would be, right? Because why would you ever think that you would just leave your kids with the husband? Because isn't that your job in a traditional sense?
I mean, in some cases, like
to go drink, right? To go drink. It's not like you went to go to the bathroom. It's not like you went to go. Yeah, because she's saying she going to the lounge. You go to the gate with the kids. I'm gonna go drink.
I mean, do you have to be sloshed in the lounge? I mean,
or I'm going to the lounge to chill, but I don't want to see y'all. You take the kids, and I don't want to see you.
Listen, a real one is gonna go to the lounge, order the kids some chicken nuggets and some fries, and
bring it
their
out.
drinks right then and there, and we gonna get high together, and then we gonna go to the gate, smiling, chilling with the babies. That's how that's gonna go. I don't know. You go to the gate with the children. I'm going to go get me a martini. Bitch, listen. This is how this is about to go. About to get this trip canceled. Me and the kids you take your monkey ass back home. That's what's going on.
Right. How about you drink in silence back home?
Actually, you know what? Let's send the kids with you. That way you're not lonely. You can feel like what it is to really be a single motherfucking woman.
Wow. I think it's hard, and before we go into our next topic, I think it's hard for young women to buy into traditional or conservative values if these types of things are normalized, in a sense of like, well, he should be okay with, me leaving the kids. Now, here's the thing. I'm not telling you that you shouldn't leave your kids with your husband and go to the gate. I'm just saying that to me, it's an oxymoron to say that you're a traditional wife and to do that. That's all.
Right.
That's all, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's all I'm getting at. Yeah. You can do what you want to do. For me, you do what you want to do. I'm not shaming you either way, but like, this is where the conflicts happen, where you get married and say, I'm going to take care of the kids and I'm going to do that. And then like, they're like 2 and you're like, listen, so you go take the kids and I'm going to go get drunk. And he like, I never said I was going to take care of this 2-year-old and this 1-year-old. That was your job.
I mean, but deeper than that, a real one would just be like, you know what, baby? We taking this trip. I know how you get on planes. I'm gonna let you go ahead and go to the lounge. We gonna be over here chilling. I'm about to get some chips for the kids. We about to go kick it, right? Outside of that, you not about to hit me with the you take little George and such, and I'm gonna go to the lounge. I'm about to go to the flight deck. You about to go drinking with the pilots and bitch, listen. You sound real single. And if we playing them games, let me call your mama to come pick up these kids and let her know the kids ain't gone. I get a refund for them. You stay in the lounge where you at. Matter of fact, how about I redirect my flight to a different city? Let's play that game now since we here with it. Single in the airport. Why can't we be single on the plane too?